So walk me through the timeline of how it works where, if you scout someone, see someone,
Yeah.
how does it go from that point to an assistant or Mark to closing the deal and what the deal is? Conversely, also, how does it work if, hey, Adrian, there's someone we want you to see, so it could go the other way? Like, how does it work in either direction?
Let me say this first. Our coaching staff and Mark and Sean Neal, our associate head coach, and the rest of our staff, I mean, they're the experts in player evaluation. What I try to do is I know I'm not that smart, but I do know a lot of smart people. And so what I try to do, let's use, for example, an international player. You can get a lot of intel from NBA teams, from their scouts around the world on an international player and get not just what they think of them as a player, but information with them as people, as teammates, how coachable they are. And so I can get 4, 5, 6 scouting reports about a particular player. And, sometimes they'll be pretty consistent. Some, teams and scouts are going to have different information, see it differently. But it's a good baseline. And so what I try to do is when I come across players that I think we can, but our place resonates with, there's a certain kind of kid and family, and whether it's an agent or somebody in their life who values growth, who values environment. If the first thing that an NIL agent or an agent says to me is, how much will you pay for this player? I'm usually out. To me, the conversation should be, does this player fit St. Bonaventure? Do we fit him? Then let's figure out the money once we get to know. Sometimes I'll have not even talked to a player yet. I've not even been on the phone with him. I don't know what the kid's about. Our staff doesn't. And you're asking me what you think he's worth financially. That's probably not going to be a player for St. Bonaventure. Now, if we were at a high major, that maybe that's goes differently, but we've got to get value on every deal we do. We've got to get high major players for mid-major plus money at St. Bonaventure. And we're going to be competitive with the money. We're not going to necessarily win the bidding war. And so all of that together is us working together to figure out what's a roster that we have that can be competitive with the elite in our league. And I would, you could ask Mark this. I'm not sure Mark knows what anybody on our roster makes. And I don't know that he wants to know. I think he just goes into it and says, I'm going to coach the team and I'm going to judge everybody every day about how they work, how they prepare, how they're ready to help us